Hi, I'm back. It's been an interesting couple of weeks. I've been working on the one community earth bag materials for our group. And it's been a lot of researching. Luckily, I love research. But in other news, I was just thinking earlier, or thinking about not thinking. Last time I posted, excuse me, last time I posted, I mentioned about the destiny information I'd found on YouTube, the History of Mankind series, and how it has infiltrated my mind. um, but I'm more of a bottom line kind of person, at least I try to be. And the overall idea of the videos was to live in the now. Does anyone know how hard that is? But interestingly enough, unless you are living moment by moment, you're not actually living. So I thought, I'm going to try this. So I'm doing the little free course they have. What is it called? I want to say Destiny Light. I don't have the address, but go to the Destiny, DESTENI.org site, and they have the little free class listed on the page at the top somewhere, I think. So anyway, I started taking this free class, and it starts out with you writing every day, which is great because I love to write. And I would just write an incident that happened to me. You only have to do like 150 words, but yeah, when it comes to writing, I kind of can go on for a while. But so I've started with that, and now they're getting into really the meat of the class, and I won't ruin that for you. But I guess the main reason I was wanting to speak today was because I am finding living more in the moment harder than I thought I would, because I thought I was trying so hard to do it before, but now that I am believing it is the way to be, it has been harder. And I'm going to stop saying it's hard, because it's not hard, it's something I'm not used to doing. So I am going to continue to focus moment by moment, and I challenge everyone to not only take the class, but to also do your best to stay in the moment. And there is a book that I read recently. Oh my gosh. It is called The Effortless Cure to the Universal Disease. And I think this guy, his name is Ellis, may be involved in the Destiny group, but I can't say whether he doesn't really mention it, but the ideas he puts forth, I am hearing strange noises. The ideas he puts forth are definitely the type of information that I listen to in the History of Mankind videos. And he goes into more detail about how, kind of noise, I think it's the crickets or something. Maybe they're doing the yard. He goes into more detail about how to actually live the moment by moment. He even gives some examples of how to do it. One of them that I initially have been trying is when you find yourself thinking instead of just being in the moment, you say, awareness, awareness, you know, just be aware that you're thinking, and so just say it. And it was kind of a little game at first to challenge myself not to think, but to just, you know, be in that moment, not to worry about what I'm, you know, what's past or what's future. And so I was just find myself, because we are in this system, it has become who we are, and it is so anyway, I would be like thinking I was, you know, in the moment, and then suddenly I'd catch myself and say awareness, and you know, at first it helped really well, but then the more I kept slipping back into it, the thinking of the past or planning for the future, I got a little frustrated. But anyway, it's still a good book though, because there are other ways he recommends, and I downloaded it free on Amazon, but now I think it's like $1.75 or something. It's really cheap. It's a short ebook. I read it like in, well, keep in mind I was multitasking, so I read it like in 3 hours, 3.5 hours, between reading it and tweeting and researching. I was doing a lot of stuff, so it doesn't probably take that long if you just read right through it. And it's The Effortless Cure for the Universal Disease by Ellis. But anyway, so you know, anyone who's listened to these videos before kind of has an idea of how I think, in a little circular sometimes. And so, as I'm trying not to think, I think. Sometimes I think about not thinking, and of course that is still thinking. So anyway, the newest thing, not the newest thing, but my new, I want to say goal, but I've additional layer that I've added to all this is from the class, the Destiny Light class. Yes. In your moments, feel what it, how do you say, try to feel what you're feeling, because we as people, because we're used to thinking and kind of going with what we think, we don't always feel our emotions. It's almost like we're so used to seeing things. Like when you see red, you're angry. You know, you're say having an argument that didn't really have to be an argument. So you're having a conversation initially, and suddenly there's like a keyword that initiates an argument. And so your, you know, your blood starts boiling and you're getting upset, and instead of that, you know, the main idea of in the moment is to stop, breathe, and just kind of like, what is really happening here? You know, is it necessary for us to argue? So, but in this step, I suppose it would be more like releasing that anger feeling, breathing, maybe just let the other person talk. Don't let your emotions rise up and, you know, fight, slam doors. Some people walk out. I mean, all these things happen within the moments, you know. When you think about it, it's all just happening, just really fast. So anyway, those are just some ideas that I've had today, and I wanted to share those. Who knows, I might come back again later. But for now, for this moment, enjoy your moments. Talk soon.